Welcome back here to the Ram Report as we continue to wrap up this 2011 Colorado State Ram football season. I'm Brian Roth, your host. Now it's time to reintroduce you to four seniors that had spectacular careers here at Colorado State.
Rolling to his left, going to heave one downfield, man wide open, and it's incomplete. Ivory Hurd made up the ground, the Rams safety.
I always just want to help out any way I can. And if that means I have to hustle the whole game, that's what I'm going to do to help our team win.
McCarty running left side and ran into a wall of white jerseys, loss of 2.
I just wanted to leave my mark on the university. You know, it's my last year, my last opportunity to play football. So I just want to do my best I can for this team and be a leader for everyone else. We have a lot of younger safeties. I'm the oldest one, I'm the only senior. And being able to coach them up and help them direct them into the right direction to put them in position to play and help us out this year and next year, you know, is going to be my goal. Being under Coach Fairchild's really developed us into really, you know, hard-working team. And, you know, for those 4 years that I've been here, you know, it's really changed me as a person and made me develop a hard-working mentality to help me graduate and be where I am today. Just a few summers ago, I worked at Boys and Girls Club, and then just in the fall of 2010, I worked at Respite Care. So those are really two great organizations that I really love being around.
CSU is leading Wyoming 7-0 here in the park.
The children there at Respite Care was just, they're so loving. And knowing that they have a disability, that doesn't change how they go on about their daily life. They're still happy and they still, you know, make you happy to feel like, you know, you feel blessed knowing that you are able to do what you can. What I learned at Respite, you can help out in many ways than you think you can. And that's what I feel like I took out here. I'm not really a big talkative leader, but when it comes down to it, I just lead by example. So when I do that out here, I feel like I did that at Respite. I led by example. I helped out little kids, you know, I helped do anything they needed me to do. So when I'm out here, I just do the same thing. I'm really quiet. I don't really talk a lot. I just really just do my job, and that's about it. And I'm a really good person to know.
Comes the blitz, tossed to Good, running to the right side, has the first down and more.
I got to CSU by just walking on. It was up north, 20 minutes from home, and being here as a Division I athlete is the fire underneath me. I mean, it's something that I've wanted to do ever since I was a little kid. It's a dream that my dad and I have had ever since I was young. After he passed away, what better way to contribute something to him like this?
Derek will take the call, running left side, got to the corner.
I think the scholarship came about just because the coaches saw that I was willing to work hard. Every time I step into practice or onto the game field, you know, I give it everything I have. I try to walk away with no regrets, and you know, I think the coaches saw that.
Derek Good to the 10, 15, 20, up to the 25, 30.
First thing I started was on special teams because I thought the most important thing was for me to get noticed. I started off on kick returns. My first game was against Air Force, and I actually broke the Mountain West record yardage in one game for kick returns. The next game after that was UNLV, and I had another break at kick return. And I think that just sparked my history being here at CSU. We have a lot of talent at running back, and I think the biggest thing is when you get in there, you know, show what you have. Sometimes it's not all about the reps, but more the quality of the rep.
Derek Good to call straight through. A huge hold of the 45 midfield, broken outfield. 45, Good on his feet, got tripped up down to the 41.
What do people not know about me? I sing in the shower. I got a feeling. Ooh, ooh. Not a lot of people know that. I love to sing. Dude, not saying that. Well, it's one of those things. I'm just very outgoing. I love to be outgoing, and I think singing comes with it. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
Tripped up, no, he's still on his feet, into Bear territory, down to the 45-yard line, and now we have another Ram that has dropped here.
Basically a fluke injury. Punt return, I went for a block, and then I guess my foot got stuck in the turf and ended up breaking my ankle. I did that the whole game, up until that point, doing that same exact technique. I guess it was my time to to get hurt, go down or whatever. I always say things happen for a reason, so I'm just taking it as that it happened for a reason.
Again, you're going from one of the best linebackers statistically in the country to a redshirt freshman.
Kind of hurts, not to be out there with them, but at the same time, I always tell them, I'm there regardless. I'm still be there in your ears when I come off the field. They want me here, and I want to be there for them. So I'm gonna continue to do as much as possible, to still be there for them and show them that I'm still the same person I was and still the same, leader that I was at the beginning of the season.
What he can do to make his team better. That's the type of kid Mike Sisson is.
It's the same role, but it's kind of different. I'm kind of more in a coaching mode right now. It's just trying to coach guys up, tell them what I see from the sideline. And still trying to go 100 miles per hour, with my rehab. That's what they need me to do right now, is just to rehab, and come back stronger than before. I've been telling everybody I'm going to come back for a TCU game, because that'll be a great game to come back for, especially it'll be a homecoming game for myself, and then it'll just be a great game against a great team. I feel it's very possible for me to come back for that game. Yes, I got a new goal, and that's to come back full force, better than ever.
Recovery back in the end zone for the Rams. Michael Sisson.
Football's been great because it lays the base down for your work ethic and your accountability. When you say you're going to get something done, you just do it now. It's not like, oh, I might do it. With football, you have to do it. So that transfers over in the classroom, where if you have an assignment, I'm going to get this done. And it definitely teaches you the work ethic that is needed in the classroom. Some of the former football players told me, hey, you got to be part of the business school. It's one of the top schools and part of CSU. So I looked into it and I really liked it. All the teachers are so helpful. You can go up to them after class anytime you want, and they want to see you get better and get smarter.
This is real estate market analysis with Dr. Laposa.
That's definitely a special opportunity. I don't take it for granted. It's been a great 4 years, and to finish it off with Dr. Laposa's capstone and market analysis case study is just, it's been great.
You would normally go across the street and take a picture this way so you get the full.
Okay.
So
we're taking a building that was recently bought by a bank and basically coming up with what the value is based on the market as a whole, with supply and demand and what's happening with rents and everything. I'm working with First Bank. It's interesting, and they've been great over there. They've been helpful. We can really provide them with the highest and best use for the property. When you look at properties now, I look at it a completely different fashion. As can this be developed? Is there potential here? I can have a case study that I can present to someone and say, hey, this is what I've done, and it's something I can put my name on and show future employers that this is what I can do. The College of Business is a really competitive school, and you're working a lot in teams too, which has been great because you work in a team on the field. You got to get together and rally behind each other to get what you want done. You really got to make sure everyone's accountable for what they're doing, and you got to check up on each other. You got to really care for your teammates in the business school and then on the field too, especially because that's ultimately what happens in the final result, is how your team plays.
Again, those are 4 seniors that will certainly be hard to replace. Up next, here on the Ram Report, we'll take a look back at some of the great traditions that surround Colorado State Ram football.